We're in San Francisco to show you the most technologically advanced Mercedes of all times, the electric EQS. This has over 300 miles of range. I'm going to show you digital lights that project messages onto the road, a dash that has screens from one side to the other. It has artificial intelligence, rear wheel steering, and this vehicle will blow you away with charging that knows when you plug it in which car it is.
To even make it onto the consideration list for most buyers, an electric vehicle has to meet a few minimum factors in today's competitive market. Let's start with charging.
Mercedes have made a huge difference when it comes to charging. Take your EQS to a charge point or an Electrify America charging station, plug it in, and your vehicle is automatically recognized. Your account will be debited for the amount that you use in recharging it. And your vehicle can charge at an incredibly fast rate. At a 200 kilowatt charging station, it can go from 10 to 80% in just 31 minutes.
The Environmental Protection Agency formula shows the Mercedes EQS should get an estimated 350 miles on a single charge, but then this happened.
So I have just noticed a significant problem here. This vehicle is charged to 80%. It shows 333 miles on the dash here. And that's interesting because if you take that number, 333, divide it by 80 and times it by 100 to get what it would be charged at 100%, that is 416. Now, you just heard the EPA numbers. If this gets 416 miles on a single charge when fully charged, that is actually a jaw dropper. It means the EPA formula is not correct for this vehicle. And that means that this vehicle, its mileage on a single charge is unbelievable. I actually can't believe it gets that far. This is outstanding.
The range aside, this car still has a lot of jaw-dropping tech.
Most of the grille is sealed except for a small intake at the bottom for the battery. The lights is where the big story is. Digital lights with 2 million pixels that actually project onto the road at night and can warn us if we drift out of our lane or if there is danger on the side of the road by signaling onto the road that that danger is present. There is also the 3-bar S-Class style digital lighting to show those LEDs, showing off the new EQS lighting structure.
The door handles pop out when you need them.
Most of the EQS was designed in a wind tunnel, and to keep with that theme, the door handles are flush with the body until you need them.
Some technology from the gasoline S-Class has filtered into the electric version.
It was first introduced on the gasoline version of the S-Class, and now it's available on the EQS. Rear wheel steering.
This helps reduce the size of the car in parking lots, so to speak. The turning radius is reduced. It also helps stabilize the car at speed. And you know those days when you just are too exhausted to shut your own car doors?
Here's another piece of Mercedes technology that'll blow your mind. You can close the doors automatically. Sit in the driver's seat, put your foot on the brake, and the door closes automatically. Pull the door handle on the inside, and it opens automatically. You can even hit a button on the inside that closes all the doors together.
And let's not forget screen size.
Already you can see this has a massive hyperscreen. It stretches from one side of the car to the other. It's phenomenal. It has so much information in it. My mind is swimming. Plus, it has something called Augmented Navigation, which is the only way to go.
This is where you come up to a turn or lane change while following navigation on the screen and in the heads-up display, and a live camera overlays graphics exactly at the spot you're supposed to turn, so you'll never get a turn wrong again in your life. Now, plus the passenger gets their own screen with this new system, and we've not even talked about the amazingly comfortable ride, the acceleration, the headrests, the massaging function, the artificial intelligence, and Mercedes' latest version of MBUX, plus the amazing light show, and the available reclining ottoman. Now I had to get onto the open freeway and put this 580 into sport mode to show you the performance of this vehicle. Just look at this. I mean, just look at how crazy this vehicle drives. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'm at 90 miles an hour and I hardly touch the accelerator. I could easily make an hour-long show just to talk about the car and still not be close to telling you everything I know. The Mercedes EQS base price starts at $102,000, but you can't put a price on amazing.
I'm Nik Miles.